My name is Will, and I am now 2 weeks on testosterone. I'm doing a much more laid back update video this week because I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm just laying in bed right now. Yeah, that's one of the main things I've noticed this week is just how tired I've been. I think it's that thing that I had to remember that I'm going through puberty, essentially. And so thinking about it, teenagers sleep all the time. So I'm gonna need to sleep more. I'm just exhausted. I've been feeling like I'm falling asleep when I'm sitting at my desk at work, yawning all the time. I've been able to do less at the gym because I'm just so tired. So definitely exhaustion has been one of the main symptoms of this second week. Interesting thing about me is I have something called Raynaud's syndrome, which affects the circulation of my extremities. And so I am currently experiencing all of the blood pooling in my ear right now. I don't know why this happens. I'm assuming it's from my Raynaud's syndrome. Usually with Raynaud's, it's the blood comes out of your extremities and everything goes like white and blue and cold. But I've been told that this is related because it's just the opposite of that. So I'm getting a little bit in my nose even as well, where it's just like ever so slightly more red. But yeah, so definitely my Raynaud's syndrome has not changed at all, if that's interesting at all. I do believe it's one of those things that's like more common in women, but no change. Something I will note is I've gotten a lot sweatier this week. When I've been going to the gym, I get pretty sweaty pretty fast. Even though I'm doing less because I'm so tired, I'm sweating so much. So whereas before I started testosterone, I would go to the gym and I'd do a whole workout and I get really sore. Like I would go until like my arms were jelly. And I was like struggling to turn the car steering wheel when I was driving home. But I still wouldn't have like broken out in a sweat. Versus now I'm like barely walking on the treadmill and I'm pouring sweat. But I'm not as fatigued afterwards in like my muscles. They don't hurt as much. I get to a point where I'm like, am I just not going as hard to the gym as I was before? Because I'm not feeling anything. Like I'm not getting those muscle aches. I used to get them where it was like instant as soon as I did the exercise, and then it would last like 2 days afterwards. And now it's like I do the exercise, I wait 5 seconds, and the pain is gone, and I'm not sore at all the next couple days. So I don't know what's up with that. If that's a good or a bad thing. If that means that I just need to go harder at the gym until I'm sore. But the thing is, like I go until I can't do anymore. Like I go until failure. So it's not like I'm not going hard. It's just I go until it hurts too much to do anymore and then I stop, but then after 5 minutes I'm okay again. It's so strange. So even though I'm less sore after the gym, I'm more sweaty. So it looks like I'm doing a lot more even though it doesn't feel like it. Whereas before I didn't look like I did a lot, but I'd be really sore for days. So that's been interesting. In terms of hunger, I realized a change on that this week. I'm not more hungry, I don't think, but the way that I experience hunger is different. And so when I'm hungry, I feel ravenous. I feel like I'm going to starve to death. Like it's gnawing in my stomach. As soon as I get a little bit hungry, I'm like, I need to eat. Oh my god. But then I'll eat a little bit and I'll be fine. So I'm like, I'm not eating more than I usually would. I don't think so, at least. But when I'm hungry, I feel it. So that's been interesting. In terms of bottom growth, I was correct. At the end of week 1, I thought I was experiencing a little bit of the signs of it, and that was correct. I was. That has indeed started. I think my pee is starting to smell different, which is bizarre. It smells like, you know, when you get that like asparagus pee. I don't even eat asparagus, but like there's certain times when you eat something, you're like, oh, my pee smells really weird right now. It's like that, but like a lot more often. I'm so hot. I'm usually very heat sensitive, but I'm turning into one of those middle school boys who walks outside during the snow in basketball shorts and no coat. I literally left work today with a t-shirt and a like flannel and no coat or anything, and it was snowing, and I was like, oh, this feels great. Like, I was sweating inside in the heating. Oh, this is great. This is like the perfect temperature. And it was snowing. So I'm definitely very sensitive to getting hot right now. So I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I feel like I'm gonna die of hunger. I'm so tired all the time. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else that I missed out. I feel like with bottom growth, people always talk about an increased libido. I haven't had that. So, that's interesting. I am asexual, so that might be why. But yeah, that hasn't been an issue with me. I can do like a push-up and a half now. So not every day, every week, we are increasing by like half a push-up that I can do. So eventually I'll be able to do a bunch in a row. Oh, I remember, the thing that I forgot that I was experiencing a lot this week was irritability. I've been so irritable, particularly in the first half of this week. It's been getting better this past 2 days, I'd say, but definitely like smack dab in the middle of week 2. Everything annoyed me, got on my nerves. It was like my fuse was so short. So glad that that hasn't been the case the past 2 days, because I was getting worried. I was like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be angry all the time and like get annoyed at everything. That's so like not who I want to be. So I was really hoping that that would go away. I mean, it's only been 2 days since it's been less, but I do find my fuse is lengthening again, so that's good. But yeah, oh my god, I was so irritable.